What if I told you that the American people are now too poor to shop at the dollar stores? Yeah, this isn't a joke. This isn't something that we can laugh about because the key demographic for Dollar Tree, for Dollar General, for Family Dollar, they can't shop at those stores anymore because they don't have the money. Today, I want to explain what's going on, why this is potentially a massive problem that's going to go much further than just the lower income households. We're already seeing even middle class households, even the upper class are struggling. And this is the reason why experts believe we are headed towards a recession. So I'm going to break down everything that's going on right now, explain what is going to happen in the near future and what we have seen over the past few days. So make sure you stick around and watch this entire video, and I'll explain exactly what is going on. But all I ask is one thing. It takes 2 seconds. Go ahead, hit that like button if you enjoy these daily updates. And now let's begin. Do you want to know how bad the situation is over at a store like the Dollar Tree? Well, look at this. Dollar Tree shares plunged 22% after discounter cuts full year forecast. It says right here in the key points, Dollar Tree cut its full year outlook, citing increasing pressures on middle income and higher income customers. Yeah, the middle income and higher income customers. Those are the ones that are seeing additional pressures. Right now, the lower income earners, they've been struggling for several years. It's nothing new. But what is new is that we are seeing the middle class, the upper class, they can't afford things at the dollar stores. They can't. Look at this. I want to read you this one. Look at this right here. It says dollar stores are struggling and blame Walmart. Years ago, if you wanted to go and buy something at a discount store, you didn't think of Walmart. Walmart had everything. They were that supermarket that would sell everything under the sun. But today, if you want a discount, you probably don't go to Walmart. You would go to a place like the Dollar Tree. You'd go to grocery outlet, somewhere like that, right? Somewhat of a discount store. Well, today, Walmart is changing. Walmart is now discounting thousands and thousands of items to bring customers back. Guess what? It's working. Walmart is now able to bring customers back into the door, sell them the stuff that they haven't purchased for many years because they're offering discounts. There are loss leaders in Walmart now where every time somebody purchases a specific item, it's a loss, but it's bringing people into the door. That's what Walmart wanted. Well, they've succeeded. Target's doing the same thing. Amazon is also doing the same thing. Many grocery stores are now fighting for their lives because they're now competing against Amazon, Target, and Walmart. Let me show you this right here. This, I think, is interesting. Dollar Tree navigates retail transformation with multi-price strategy. I'm going to read that article in just a second, but here's the reason why I'm bringing this to your attention. The key demographic for the Dollar Tree is the lower income households. The people that can't afford to shop at Kroger, Fred Meyer, Safeway, Albertsons, right? Places like that. Well, here's what you need to understand. Right now, Dollar Tree is under fire. According to this expert, they say we are seeing middle class and upper class shoppers buying items from there, but this isn't Dollar Tree's key demographic. Their key demographic is the lower income earners. As a result, lower income earners not being able to purchase what they need at the Dollar Tree, or those items are getting more expensive, is one of the reasons why they are leaving, going to Walmart. This could be the end of the Dollar Tree. Now, here's a massive problem. In the next 2 weeks, on September 17th and September 18th, there will be a very important meeting. It's the FOMC meeting. In this meeting, we are going to find out what the Federal Reserve is going to do as far as interest rates. As of right now, the expectation is that the Federal Reserve is going to cut interest rates by 25 basis points. That means they're going to bring rates down a little bit. Here's the issue. Experts believe this will not be enough. They say that this limit in cuts is going to fuel the fire for inflation. So, this article right here, okay, this multi-price strategy. Let's read this, okay? And here's the strategy right here. It says, this new strategy, which has been implemented in 1,600 stores, aims to diversify the product range and items priced between $1.50 and $7. The goal is not to raise prices on existing products, but to introduce new items at higher price points in a bid to enhance the shopping experience and attract more customers. Okay. This is what I think is interesting, though. Their goal is not to raise prices on existing products, but to introduce new items. According to a few people that I've talked to that do work at some of the dollar stores, what they have said is, and again, I don't know if this is going to happen at all stores. The two people that I've talked to, they work at their stores that they're owned by the same franchisee, I guess. They're owned by the same person, same company, but they're different stores, two different managers. One of the things that they've said is that they are increasing prices, but again, it's not on existing products. It's on new products. So, for instance, let's say I had a pair of sunglasses. I had this pair of sunglasses. I was charging $3 for them. Okay, really cheap sunglasses. Well, instead of increasing that up to like $4, what I'm doing is I'm buying a very similar style sunglass. So a very similar. It looks almost the exact same, maybe different material, whatever it may be. But now I'm charging $5 for it. And as more people decide to buy the cheaper one because the other ones are too expensive, they buy the ones for $3. As they are pulled off the shelf and then they're gone, what they're going to do, according to these two managers, is they are not going to replenish that item. Now they will just keep the $5 sunglasses. So again, they're bringing in new items to make it to enhance the shopping experience, according to them. But what it's doing is it's showing more expensive items versus less expensive. What do you think people are going to buy? The less expensive item. So they're going to get rid of those items. Yeah, and when those items are gone, you're paying more for the exact same item. That's what we're seeing. So again, this could be the death of these dollar stores. Now, here's one thing I just want to show you really quick. And the reason why I want to show you this is because this is what experts believe. Okay? Reasons why investors need to prepare for a U.S. recession. One of the things we're about to face is additional inflation. This is one of the things that young voters are worried about as well, is inflation, debt, and housing. What I can tell you right now, people are concerned. And people are concerned because of artificial intelligence. I was talking to somebody just the other day, and he says one of the big driving factors for our economy is AI. It says, will AI take over essential jobs, and will AI take hours away from workers? The answer to both of those questions is yes. AI has been taking jobs from people for years, and it will only get worse. I've said this before, that there are certain stores that are using AI to the fullest, and they're making it work. There are some stores that you walk into and you don't even see people there ringing you up because they have the self-checkouts, they have the systems in place, right? And it works. Well, I walked into a store just recently. There was only a handful of people at the register. So I think there was like probably 8 to maybe 12 different self-checkouts. Okay, so there was only 2 people up there. So instead of having 8 cashiers or 12 cashiers, they had 2 people. They cut that down quite a bit, just 2. Well, I was walking around the store, and in the store, normally you see somebody pushing a little mop or a cleaner around. Well, nope, there's nobody pushing it. It was driving itself. Okay. Also saw a little, it looked like a forklift or something. You've seen them from Amazon, for many years. But it went under a pallet, lifted the pallet up, and moved it around the store. And one person was walking in front of it, but there were two different little forklifts carrying these items. Okay, this was a grocery store. And so instead of having somebody wheel out a bunch of pallets with bread and chips and just boxes of cookies or whatever, they had this little robot moving things around, right? AI. Now, what I thought was interesting about this, though, about this whole thing, I walked to the back of the store in the bakery. Normally you see people, a baker, right? Or you see a bunch of people. Nope. They actually had a big section that they were making cakes. And they have this machine that you can make your own cake. You type in whatever you want. And then within I think an hour or something, the machine makes the entire cake. It will frost the cake and it will write whatever you want on it. And your cake's done. So you go there first. You go do your shopping, come back. Your cake's most likely done. You got a fresh cake. Yeah, thought that was interesting. But again, nobody was there. Right? It was a machine. So this is what I think is very interesting, is right now we are seeing Americans, in many cases, are too poor to shop at certain stores. And when you're too poor to shop at the dollar store, that's a huge red flag for our economy. So we'll see what happens moving forward. All I can tell you right now is the things that we're seeing, the writing on the wall, well, it should be a massive red flag to everybody. So we'll get more information on this very soon. As we do, I promise I'll bring you all the latest news and updates. But as of today, that is what we know. So again, thank you guys for watching. Consider subscribing, and I'll see you guys on the next one.